Greetings all around. As usual, I am Russ Hatfield, who is joined by my higher dimensional twin soul named Kara. She's a member of Ashtar Command and an ambassador to Sirius. This channeling session for the month of December is 2 sessions, 2 years apart, that we call Alpha Centauri Debrief and a Coercion Primer. Now, the channeling session chosen for December had great information, but Side B was only 10 minutes long. We had a session where only 30 minutes was recorded from another year, so we included that, which turned out to be a good transition. Even though they are recorded 2 years apart, they complement each other. The second session has guests joining us, including Nicole from Australia we've heard from before. A more detailed description on our homepage can be found at HadesBasedNews.com. We invite you to subscribe to be kept informed of future postings on our YouTube channel from the members of Ashtar Command. And now we present our latest entry into the Ashtar Command archives, Alpha Centauri Debrief and a Coercion Primer.
February 6, 1993, Farsighting, lesson number 2. Greetings and felicitations, and right on the button. I can only stay for a few minutes.
That's alright. Come through pretty significantly. You come through.
Mm-hmm. Okay, down to business briefly. As I said, I can only stay for a few due to the fact I have to go and debrief channeler.
Well, it's nice to speak to you for after this long time. Anyway, what can we discuss this short period we've got together?
Energy build-up.
Okay.
Okay, now you explained to me today's trip and the energy build-up. I don't want to know where you went. I don't want to know what happened, as that is already known.
Right. Build-up.
Yes, just the energy build-up.
Okay. Trip to Hades base. Built up energy. Speeded up. Then got to Hades base. Did a negative feedback loop. Built up the energy there for the trip onward. Traveling through, faster and faster we got, more energy built up. Finally got to a planet to use the gravity well, and use the energy from that to build up more speed until we got to our destination, at which point we used the gravity well to slow ourselves down and throw off all the excess energy we built up.
Mm-hmm. And the return trip?
Return trip was basically the same thing in reverse. Following the silver cord, through the gravity well back to Hades base. And then no negative feedback loop, right back here.
Using the rubber band type effect. Okay. What did you experience during the energy build-up and the traveling time whilst you were gaining more energy?
Well, it felt like a comet. In other words, while I traveled, it felt like I was picking up either debris or charged particles or something along my path that as I traveled through it tended to cling to me and give me more substance, more energy to work off the burn.
Mm-hmm.
And the farther I went, the faster I went, the more I collected, the more energy kept gathering and gathering and gathering. Which I kept using. It's kind of like fuel.
Mm-hmm. We ask you this for a reason, for you to ponder and understand.
Okay.
Okay, now I have to depart.
Right.
And it's been nice talking to you again.
Thank you. See you shortly again. Very well.
Itsy bitsy spider went climbing up the spout. Down came the rain.
Yeah?
Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
fun.
You have some fun this morning or what?
Yeah.
Laugh. So are you the designated professor for the evening?
Temporarily.
Close enough.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Since we were together this morning, you'll be able to help me out with some of the questions I have for this evening.
Okay.
Okay. First off, I noticed when we took off from Hades base that what used to be fairly familiar landmarks or space marks, I guess you could say,
Mm-hmm.
all lost all forms of comprehension whatsoever
Mm-hmm.
due to difference in differential space distances.
Mm-hmm.
Everything looked all like a mixed up bunch of stars to me.
Yeah, well, things do tend to get a little bit blurred. And the further you get away from a particularly bright heavenly body, being guided by another heavenly body, you tend to see more. The more dimmer stars tend to become brighter due to the fact A, you're getting closer to them, and B, you're getting further away from a bright light source.
Right. But familiar constellations don't look so familiar anymore.
There's extra bits to them.
Right. And it like get lost in the shuffle. So I don't mind following you, of course. But when I'm doing this on my own, when I start to do it on my own, how the heck do you keep this stuff straight?
Memory, you have to remember. Trial and error.
Is there a chance of getting lost?
A little bit of a chance, but as long as you keep a straight linear line, you're alright. Notice how I kept a nice linear line?
Yeah. But just because you knew where you were going.
Of course, but when you travel anywhere, you keep a nice linear line.
Right, but what if you're going someplace you haven't been before and you have to go hunting around? That line's gonna look like a zigzagging drunken person.
But you've got to remember reference points, points where you hit first of all, and then you go off at a 45-degree angle, or a 90-degree angle, or a 280-degree angle to the next point, and then you have to remember and trace it back as you come.
Gotcha.
Or what you could do is do it in a big loop, funny shaped loop, going from point A to point B to point C to point D to point E, back to point A.
Kind of like a lasso. Oh, shit. So that's how you kind of do a hunt and search type.
Yeah, to a search pattern. It's not necessarily a nice tidy pattern, but when you're in a solar system, it's quite easy to do a hunting pattern. But if you're covering a large area, it becomes a little bit more difficult.
Okay.
Such as today's trip was quite easy, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I was following you. Made it quite easy. Yeah. But actually, I tried to keep an eye on what was going around. Like, for example, hitting Sirius, that was pretty much a straightforward shot. Hades.
Well-traveled route as well.
Imagine. But then the trip to Alpha Centauri, that was a little bit tricky because you had to make a lag, look like a jag sort of it.
Yeah, it was. But we went further and then we came back nearer. Used it as a demonstration.
Oh, so you're kind of like a landmark type thing you're talking about.
Yes, it was easy because Sirius is so bright, it is easy to use it as a landmark, and then by orientating oneself, one can find one's objective. It's a bit like the zigzag pattern that I was just describing.
Right. Well, I did notice that once we got to Sirius, you could see Alpha Centauri as a big cloud.
Mm-hmm.
And that from there, it was easy to take it up from there.
Yeah.
So that's how you find one landmark like that, or space mark,
Mm-hmm.
and then track it down to your next destination.
That's correct.
Okay. Get it. Good. So just the more trips, get to be more familiar with the neighborhood in other words.
That's right. You start off on a local scale, finding the various planets, unaided, this is, not with the help of somebody that is an average file cycler. You travel around your own solar system, which gives you a feel for doing doglegs and zigzags and so on. And then you head out to a little bit further, Alpha Centauri and Sirius, and then you head off to Arcturus, and so on.
Wow. It's quite far up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No. One thing we were talking to Corton about just a few minutes ago was the matter that was in the pathway that got picked up and used as energy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is that space debris or is that like charged particles? What exactly could you call that?
It's a mixture of charged particles, dark matter, and space debris.
Oh, so it's a little combination of everything.
Mm-hmm. Which there is a key there to another matter which will be discussed at a later date.
Antimatter?
No, not antimatter, another point of interest that can be used at later time.
Okay, I'll save that for later then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Make a note. But we'll probably mention it at a later time, maybe next channeling session or the channeling session after.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I noticed as I traveled along and this stuff kind of collected as I traveled, kind of soaked it in and burned it off.
Yeah.
Not only did it give me more solidity, you might say, because it was matter, but also it acted great as a fuel.
That's correct. But you can also save the matter.
So instead of shucking it like I did, you could save it onto it, but it would seem like, oh, that would help for the solidity part.
But as I said, that will be discussed at a later time.
Okay. Good. Now then, another question I got though. When we got to Alpha Centauri and saw the base there, was that Corton or is that an aspect of Corton?
That is an aspect of Corton. Corton is pretty busy at the moment with research, working with other groups, working with this group, digesting information and data.
Okay. Well, the way I kind of looked at it is kind of like how we live on third dimension, but we work up on fifth. It'd be kind of like he lives on sixth and works on fifth type thing. I see. So we kind of a meeting ground there on Hades' base. We're kind of going to his more like home base there. Okay. Well, if that's an aspect of Corton, maybe he kind of spread himself around a bit.
You could say that it's to do with modes of transport cutting down on time away. This was demonstrated just recently.
Was?
Okay.
I don't remember.
By my charming, delightful companion.
Carrie? Oh, you mean how she came down here and took over Mark's body?
No. How long was she away for?
About 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. And how long did she say that she'd been gone for?
4 months.
No,
3 months.
a month.
A month.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Which means at the moment she's also in another place.
Ah, so it's the same way Mark being there while he's actually here.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. So then why wasn't it a good idea for me to meet my aspect on Alpha Centauri?
Because it doesn't work that way. Do you know what sort of confusion that would cause if you were untrained for it?
You would think, you're going over to meet like an old friend type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you. I mean, knows everything about you that could, have
Mm-hmm.
great conversations.
But meeting oneself is not a desirable thing to do.
I'll take your word for it.
It's rather hard to explain. Let me see if I can explain it. One person meeting himself in the same space is very unbalancing for the space around it.
So even though I can conceive of the idea, space would have a tough time with it.
Yes, roughly. It's to do with the energy and the particles. It would make quite a interesting bang. Not a big bang, but a rather interesting bang. And as far as I know, it's never happened where one person meets himself. It has been speculated and theorized on what would happen.
Well, I knew at the time it'd be a bad idea, but why it'd be a bad idea?
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like a great idea to me.
No, it's not recommended.
I'll hold off on that. The curiosity factor and such.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to blow a hole in the space-time fabric, even a minor brief hole.
Yeah, being convenient for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so now then, the aspect of Corton there gave me a communication device.
Mm-hmm.
Does that device bridge the gap between third and sixth?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask him.
Okay. Well, if I catch up with him now.
Mm-hmm. You can try.
Yeah. Okay. Am I taking up too much time here?
No. I've got some free time, but I would like to spend it after he gets through with his meeting.
Right, I'll just
So we
enough time.
have time to kill.
Okay. Now then, I noticed that when we left Hades' base,
Mm-hmm.
that we needed mass amounts of energy to get away from Hades' base and
Mhm.
escape the gravity well of Mars.
Yeah.
Now, is there a better way to use the gravity well to escape velocity?
No, there isn't. Well, not that I found. I did it my way, the way that I've been doing it for quite a while.
I was thinking maybe you could circle the planet or something, build up speed.
It's time consuming as your time and energy was in doubt. It was deemed by myself to be more efficient for you to go a direct approach.
Okay, well, I was afraid, didn't want to use too much energy getting there.
Mm-hmm.
But once I got off the gravity well and started into actual space.
But once you get more experience, you can use slingshot effect. But you've got to be careful because it does tend to wrap around a bit.
Okay, well maybe you can show me that sometime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, the city on Centauri was much bigger than Hades' base was.
Mm-hmm.
That's in the sixth dimension, right?
It's in a few dimensions, I believe.
Okay, well, is there like a name for this base we use as a reference point?
How about Centauri base?
Works.
Mm-hmm. Or possibly Alpha base? Centauri sounds
Yeah,
better.
Centauri sounds better.
Mm-hmm.
So Alpha base sounds too much like a movie or something.
Yeah, does a bit.
Okay,
Perhaps you ought to make one.
That's an idea. Now I noticed that it was outside, on the planet's surface.
On the surface instead of, um,
So our
yeah.
vision, like Hades.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Why?
right.
Well, the thing is that here we do not have that much of an atmosphere outside. And it is mainly carbon dioxide outside, which isn't conducive to a healthy living atmosphere. Whereas, on Alpha Centauri, it is.
Right.
It's quite a rich oxygen atmosphere.
I was just surprised about the hugeness of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was astounding.
Well, it's not limited by rock strata or anything, or density of rock.
But I mean, the thing is though, with something that size, you'd have overcrowding, pollution. I'm sure you don't have that up there, but something like that down here.
Something like that down there would be, but of course, management up here is a lot better, and waste is either used as fuel or recycled.
Just better idea of using. That's for
Mm-hmm.
sure.
Oh, of course.
Okay. Now, what was the cloud we went through that surrounded Centauri? Was that like an exploded planet or something?
It's you could say that it's little meteors and matter left over from the creation of the system, all sorts of things, really.
Kind of pretty.
Mm-hmm. Alpha Centauri has much more gravitational pull than the sun that we orbit, so therefore it tends to collect more.
Oh, so that's why.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't affect the planet that the base is on.
No, nothing noticeable. If anything, it keeps the temperature more conducive to um, a swimming atmosphere.
Now, I assume if we went to Alpha Centauri,
Mm-hmm.
we'd have a tough time finding any base there.
Of course.
So we just land on just bare rock,
Mm,
or whatever is there.
yeah.
Right. Oh, here's one. Is
Mhm.
the trips like that going to be kind of part of our future training?
Yes, it will be.
And will I be going with you then and take it?
Either myself or if the channel feels up to it, um, or possibly Coercion if he has the time. But that will be for real heavy-duty instruction.
Right. Yeah. Hands on.
Hands-on emergency situations, what to do if caught in such and such a situation. You know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun today. Now, should I make arrangements first with you? Like set up a certain time frame to meet?
Yeah, that would be better because sometimes I have work to do.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
kind of afraid of dragging you away from something.
mm-hmm.
But I don't know, it kind of felt right to just go.
Yeah, at that particular time.
Right.
Is it possible that you called?
Yeah, that's possible. I don't know. I remember we called you when I first got to cards.
Mm-hmm.
to get the negative feedback.
Mm-hmm.
But a little coercion was probably necessary at some point there on me.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
But yeah.
I can neither confirm or deny any of this.
Of course not.
I'm getting good at that, aren't I?
I'm getting good at that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I'll try to make arrangements next time. Set up
Yeah.
with a car or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like tomorrow wouldn't be advisable, hopefully.
I can't do it for the next couple of days, actually.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm just saying that somebody may be feeling goofy for a little while.
Oh.
Because we're going skiing, and I've got one of my ski suits, got my skis and boots and stuff sitting in the corner.
Really?
So.
Well, if I get to Kara's room and you're not available or something, maybe I'll go scout the solar system out and get more feel for my neighborhood.
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea, too.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
No, does Kara doesn't fly that very well, does she?
No. No.
So I couldn't take her.
No, she's limited a bit from one end of the base to the other end. Probably about the length of the planet is her maximum reach.
Well, maybe we should search the planet sometime together.
She's a little bit better than Kiri. But, you know.
Well, you're just a far-sighted giant thing compared to those two.
No. No, I'm not that good at Farsight. I'm just a okay Farsight. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you.
Can't be very much confident and together the whole time.
Well, I do know my stuff on, I suppose you would call it medium range.
Pretty decent.
That for me is getting long distance-ish.
Oh, that long distance for me, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. But I am working on increasing my capacity. However, somebody that I'd like to learn from won't let me tag along.
Well, no, because then you'd be into his job, and that'd be a little trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll try a little practicing together.
Yeah.
Farther out.
Because I do need to improve on my distancing.
Well, join the club.
I mean, I have travelled great distances with Mark in the past, but it takes so much out of him, and then he's kind of lacking in energy for a while.
No, I used a lot of my own energy. I didn't use any of yours, did I?
We'll let you work that one out for yourself.
I don't want to drain you, right?
Do I sound as if I've been drained?
No, you sound pretty actually, up.
Mm-hmm. Sound very,
Blinding.
professorial.
Okay.
And what's this about me wearing glasses?
Something about a professorial type.
Mm-hmm.
Pair of horn rim down on your nose, you have to look over.
Ah.
Okay. Now then, when I got back, I had this really disoriented feeling. I mean, really almost wiped me out.
Yeah.
That's not going to be the norm, will it?
To start off with, unfortunately, it will be.
Man, that just about wiped me out.
But it's a matter of building up stamina. If you want to achieve this goal, then that's what you have to do.
Well, it's worth it, I'll give it that. Okay.
Is there a spittoon around? Just kidding.
Okay. Yeah, is there a way I could maybe... a technique maybe you guys use or something to lessen that a bit?
Yes, there is one.
What's that?
Practice.
Well, we just have to keep practicing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the other part I had was that the astral body took quite a while to assimilate back into the physical body.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like it was still separated even after I'd gotten back.
Yes.
Is that just because it's still kind of loose in my body there? It's kind of shaking around trying to get itself back in.
Mm-hmm. And you're also interested in how to overcome that feeling. Again, practice. The
That
more
was-
you do it, the more easier it becomes.
Ah,
It is like swimming
okay.
or skiing.
Right.
The more you do it, the easier it gets, the better you get.
So it's not really a problem
No.
per se, even though it feels like a problem.
That's right.
It's been pretty wonky after that session this morning.
Practice.
Right. Okay.
Just remember not to stand up in a hurry.
On this one,
Mm-hmm.
what I did was, my feelings in my physical body here on Earth, I transferred to my astral body
Mm-hmm.
so that I would maintain focus. In other words, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Anything I felt down here, I felt there, and actually, I just transferred it like I was feeling it there.
Mm-hmm.
So I took my attention away from my physical body and focused it more on my astral, where it should be.
Uh-huh.
But the problem I still have was with my hearing. I can still hear down here in the physical. Trying to get that breakaway point. Still haven't found a key for that one.
Okay, you're switching off the chakras and taking the deep breaths.
I'm not switching off the chakras, no.
Oh, sorry, not the chakras, just the leg.
Yeah, just got the legs and the deep breath.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And killing the internal dialogue.
Trying to.
Trying to keep on practicing on that, because once you achieve that shut off, then you'll be able to make that break easy.
Okay. Well, that's the tough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I guess we can get that worked out as we go along here. But
Uh-huh.
was the switching the physical feelings down here to the astral a good technique?
That's a one that is useful to use.
Okay. And I'll just have to suck hearing or
Mm-hmm.
get that internal to work.
Yeah.
Okay. Now then, how much farther it is from where we went to Alpha Centauri to the Bat planet? Oh, you wouldn't know that.
No. I was about to say, what is the Bat planet?
Right. So I'll ask Mark when he gets back.
Uh-huh.
Now, Corton asked me about the energy that I used to get to where I was going.
Mm-hmm.
He told me to ponder that.
Mm-hmm.
Ponder what? How I got the energy or how I used the energy?
How you got the energy and how you used it.
Both of those.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Okay. Now,
If Corton asks you to think on it, then it is best that you do so.
right.
But not at the moment, because it detracts from your work.
Right. Okay, well, I'm just wondering, since you were there,
Mm-hmm.
do I need to drag more energy?
I'm not quite sure what Corton meant by that.
Okay, well, in what you were watching,
Mm-hmm.
my progress there, some pointers, good, bad, what could I have done to improve?
You were bleeding quite a bit of energy. One thing to do would be to keep yourself much more efficient on energy. And to do this, you would need to be not as fuzzy around the edges, more crystalline or clear. And do that by centering the energy.
Centering?
Yeah.
A central point of my body, you mean?
Mm-hmm. You're pulling the energy in, so therefore the outer part is not as fuzzy around the edges. It is not like a piece of wool.
Oh, so that's what you mean about bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because it's if you're fuzzy around the edges, then you're losing energy. That is the reason why you have to suck in so much energy and collect so much energy.
Oh. So I didn't need to collect as much as I did
Mm-hmm.
if I had
Well,
been
you
more
did.
efficient.
Yeah. But if you'd be more efficient, you wouldn't have.
Okay. So that's my point I need to get to.
Mhm.
Using energy more efficiently.
Yeah.
Now, can you describe for me, if possible, the steps to that? In other words, okay, say I'm traveling.
Okay. You're in motion.
I'm in motion. I'm in space. Traveling faster and faster. Okay. Now, the energy's coming at me,
Mhm.
or I'm traveling through it, let's say the particles and such.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm drawing this into me.
Mhm.
Now, what I was doing was just drawing it into the whole body. Is there a central spot I should be soaking into then?
Yes, it is really up to you where to center it. You could center it on the heart chakra, or on the crown chakra, or the base, or any chakra you wish, but center it on one of those you must.
Okay.
And then what you do is you feed the energy up through those chakras above or below, so that the energy is then evenly distributed, but you have to center it.
Okay. Good. Good.
Mhm.
Good. These good handy tips here I've
Yeah.
got to know.
The best way to describe it would be a bit like one of your rocket ships that went to the moon,
Mm-hmm.
and the various stages. When you start off with, you use the base chakra, like the first part, and when that is discharged of energy, you use the next one, and so on up. But because you're sucking in energy, you can replace it. What might be best to do is, whilst you're expending energy from one chakra, the ones below you can recharge.
Well, a better analogy might be one of our jet airplanes. They have big air scoops.
Mm-hmm.
What they do is they travel, as the faster they go, or however fast they go, they suck air in through this air scoop,
Mm-hmm.
focuses it into the engine where it mixes it with fuel,
Mm-hmm.
is exploded and pushed out the back.
Yeah.
So instead of pushing out the back, maybe pushing out to the chakras
Mm-hmm.
would be a good way to do it. Suck in like the air scoop, explode into the different chakras.
Yeah, that would be a better analogy.
So I need something I can picture in my mind to make it work better.
Okay. Any more questions for me?
Sure.
Okay. I want to go and take a nice bath and then get myself all spruced up and then go skiing.
Well, you've had a busy day.
Mm-hmm. Well, I need to relax, so I'm going skiing.
Right.
Question.
Yeah.
Which feline is this sitting down by the left leg?
The chair over there? That's Calvin.
Ah,
A little orange terror.
the orange monster.
That's the one.
Perhaps you ought to bring him parasiting with you sometime.
Let's see if I can get him going with me.
Mm-hmm. He has done it before, you know, to here.
Oh, that's right, he did once.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Well, he's pretty content to be just laying there, so maybe he wouldn't mind taking a trip.
Mm-hmm.
We'll try to bring him along next time.
Okay. Well, not necessarily next time when you become more efficient.
Right. Yeah. Well, use his energy at some point.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for your help this morning, Tia. Appreciate it immensely.
Mm-hmm.
Very valuable lessons.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make like a stick of dynamite and get the flock out of here.
Right on the money.
Never mind.
Bye-bye.
Yo.
Yo, Kiri.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
You know.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
The usual. You kind of flop around like a whale.
Mm-hmm. Trying to do some shake, rattling, and rolling, but it ain't working.
The roll part might work.
Mm-hmm.
Lay on the ground, kind of turn you in circles.
Well,
So how's the monster?
I'm having a whale of a time.
That's fun. Is pregnancy everything you thought it would be?
And then some.
And then some.
Yeah.
Are you still glad about it though?
Mm-hmm. Of course, it's a very interesting experience having a whole new life growing inside it.
It's good. About this point, most women are hating men for putting them in that position in the first place.
Hmm. Why should I hate anybody?
Well, you wouldn't, of course. You
Mhm.
wouldn't.
Thank you.
I'm glad everything's working out for you.
Ah, thank you.
Anyway, I just got through with a long session with Tia.
Mm-hmm.
A fun little far sighting session this morning.
Yeah.
But Mark went looking for you earlier, but you were crashed out.
Mm-hmm. And so I have been getting sleepy.
Well, that's probably part of the process.
Mm-hmm. Also been getting a little bit bad-tempered.
Hmm. Yeah, I remember that from last time.
Mm-hmm. Well, you were a little bit, what's the word? Well, never mind.
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's going good now.
Yeah.
Getting parsighting down to a
Mhm.
fine science. I'm gonna practice my coercion tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. You've got to go to your place of,
That's good practice.
Okay.
Right. So what else is up?
Apart from me,
Yeah.
um,
You're getting down to the wire.
well, I've got about, 2 months and 4 days roughly.
Right.
It's a long way to go, you know. 2 months, 3 weeks, and 4 days.
Well, at that point, we'll be out of winter down here, and the ski season will be over. But we can still go up there and go practice with you guys.
Well, we've got to figure out some kind of season up here for the plants and everything in there.
Well, you can always use our schedule.
Mm-hmm.
We have seasons that are pretty well spaced out to allow our plants to grow.
Ah,
So about 2 months, more or less from now, our snows start melting and move back to springtime again, and everything starts growing again.
how about making it 4 months up here?
That'll work.
So I get at least a month of skiing.
That's true. Yeah, you'll be off your feet for a month afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now, what do we do about putting a golf course up there?
Ha! Tis a phallic sport.
Is it?
Well, balls. And a golf club.
I suppose. I haven't quite looked at it from that point of view before.
Well, you're a guy, aren't you?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
phallic sport. Mark will love that one.
Okay.
Right. That's it.
That's it? No questions for me or anything?
Carry on. That's all the questions I had for you. How are you doing? How's things up there? The whole 9 yards. Find out what your life's like. Other than that, my coercion stuff doesn't start till tomorrow, so I won't have any questions about that till our next session.
Okay.
Wait a minute, I do have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Concerning coercion.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm settled down into what I want to use for a coercive sentence,
Mm-hmm.
is it a way I can just condense it into one word and fire that one word off real short and quick?
Well, it depends what it is that you want to do. If you want somebody to pick up a... What is it you do? You're a barback?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Which means that you work somewhere with alcoholic beverages.
Right.
So you need some way of chilling this stuff, which would be snow or ice. If you were to ask somebody to get a bucket of,
Ice?
yeah, get a bucket of ice, you would say, that would be difficult.
I see, that's my problem.
Hmm.
Trying to put a whole bunch of words into just one.
Ice bucket here. 3 words instead of about 6 or 7.
Fetch.
Fetch ice.
Fetch ice.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be better.
Yeah, so you have to break it down. Okay?
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Ciao. Greetings, Russ.
Greetings, Omal.
And how is it functioning?
Well, you came through without even a whisper.
Taking lessons from the stealth.
Stealth, yeah.
Just kidding. Actually, we were in 2 minds whether or not to channel.
Oh.
So we tiptoed in and thought about it, and time to do the channeling thing.
Well, good. It's been a while since I've heard from you, actually.
Let's see if we can get this right.
February 6th, 93, Farsighting Lesson 2.
2
Part 2.
or side 2. Okay, are we doing this in stereo?
Yeah, right.
If we're doing it in stereo, then I walk from this speaker here to that speaker over there. And here we are. If I'm still back over at that speaker, then here we are.
Monty Python now.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you get this stuff? I'll never figure out.
Accessing files.
Wow, you quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, it's actually on the top of this one. It's actually a drawer all on its own. Hyphen. Humor.
Ah. Wow, that's a quick one for you to pick up then.
We try.
Good effort. What's up?
The sky, stars, the moon, the planets, clouds, water molecules, dust particles. Okay, down to business. Okay, believe it's farsighting is the scheduled topic of interest.
You betcha.
Tier covered energy, techniques,
Right.
conserving energy. Everything that I can think of to discuss is set for a later scheduling, later sessions.
Oh, okay.
Do you have anything for me?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
What can I do next to work on farsighting or solidity down here, let's say, for just short little practice sessions instead of going all the way to Hades base and maybe having to drag T away from something.
You could go out and check other groups, other organizations at a known destination. Your place of origin, Sedona.
Yeah.
Stanford. The University of Edinburgh. University of Tokyo. University in Cambridge. University of New Hampshire. Other places where they are working on this are the University of Beijing, where they're trying to learn the reasons why, not the hows.
Oh.
Or the Gilligans. Pick that one up from you.
Good one. That's a real good one. Okay. See what you mean. So there's a lot of stuff I could do that would be
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this will work because what I'm trying to do is find places I would be able to find on my own without any help.
Mm-hmm.
And this shouldn't be too tough.
No.
I've never been there, but I mean, I know maps and stuff. If I study a map, I can figure out how to get there.
Well, you've got to remember, keep it linear.
Right. So in other words, I can plot this stuff out, my trip,
Mm-hmm.
like a regular vacation kind of.
Correct.
Look on a map from point A to point B, find landmarks like rivers.
Mm-hmm. Longitude, latitude, and find ways of cutting down on the time and using high arc parabolas and low arc parabolas and so on.
Okay, that'll work.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference and why would it make a difference?
We'll let you learn that. Are you?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I am.
Okay.
All right.
And then, as you progress and can do this more rapidly, then you can progress on to looking at the dark side of the moon, seeing if you can spot Mark there, because that's where he says he goes.
Okay. What about more tips in solidity? Okay.
That is for a later session.
Oh, good. So I shouldn't be rushing it right now.
No, we're going to take it nice and easy, one step at a time. We will not rush into anything, and when we feel that it is necessary for you to take a break and digest what you have learnt, then we shall do that. But in the meantime, we shall progress as has been stated in the past. We may alter and deviate from the flight plan,
Okay.
and we use that for amusement, the term flight plan.
Right. That's very easy. And
Mm-hmm.
a lot of things you say I catch on the tapes later on that's just hilarious.
Yes.
Time was very serious to me,
Mm-hmm.
but it was a joke that
Yeah.
took a while to catch on. I've heard a couple times.
And it will be flexible. We may extend it depending on your progress, or we may shorten it depending on your progress.
Okay.
But it all depends on the flexibility of the studying schedule when we feel that it is necessary to break or to cram.
Okay. It seemed like today's session was a bit of a cram.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, I was expecting to get as fast and as far as I did with Tia this morning. I'm just barely getting to Hades base and getting comfortable up there, and now I'm going to Alpha Centauri.
Well, for some it is like going to the next room.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, just keep up the rate I'm going.
Yes. It is best to progress slowly instead of rapidly and then falling over and damaging yourself.
Right. Okay, so I'll stay with these little short trips for now. Now, should I be looking then to collaborate some of this stuff that I go out and find?
Collaborate?
For example, something I can go to Beijing, or Beijing, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Find something that I could maybe spot.
I see. This is an incorrect use of the word. Collaborate means to work with somebody. You mean to correlate.
Correlate, correct.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Something like that. I mean, is there a way to do that?
Yes, there is. You could drop by the Imperial Palace. You can wander around the Imperial Palace and then go and find a book on it. The Forbidden City.
Ah, yes, right. Good idea. Or like Edinburgh. Find the University of Edinburgh on the map, track it down.
Or you could go and visit the castle there.
Okay.
And then talk to the channeler as we're having difficulty accessing that. Maybe not talk to the channeler as we cannot get into it to
Confirm.
confirm or deny what we suspect. Working on hunches is a hard thing to do.
Okay, well, I'll be able to find the National Geographic.
Okay, any more questions?
That's it.
Okay. Then this session is terminated. And, I'll be back.
I'll be waiting.
Okay.
Thank you, Omar. Talk to you later. Well, let me introduce everyone. You've already met John and Nicole, I believe. You guys were at a session, weren't you? Yeah. Well, this is John, Nicole. Over in the middle there is Alex.
Two things. My son's called Alex.
It's true, yeah. I forgot about that.
Alexander.
Well, how's it going tonight?
And you think?
You're doing just great. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. Okay, well, I've been working with explaining the various functions of everyone up there and telling John here about the abilities of using coercion and magic. And I thought you might be able to fill us in.
Well, first of all, we've got some business to attend to.
All right.
Okay, tomorrow.
Okay.
What time is it?
11 o'clock.
That's your time now.
Yeah, 11 o'clock, right.
Okay, so about half an hour before you head on over there, we've got to set up. Come down here, get everything set up. Off we go.
Come again? You're going to be channeling all the way over?
Well, we've got to set up this energy levels and stuff.
But then, so then we go over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this should be interesting.
Yeah. Preferably just before you leave.
Okay. So about 10:30. Alrighty, sounds good. And then, are you gonna be? You'll be there inside Mark for the whole time we're there.
Pretty much so. Both of us.
This should be interesting.
It's going to be a team effort.
Well, now you remember Barry, her husband, the guy who's gonna be there, is from England.
Mm-hmm.
So there might be some few select questions about England that might be coming up.
Let's see what we can do.
Mark's brain kind of set up for access that you need.
Yeah, that's why we're going to start early.
Okay. Fair enough.
So his plan is to what?
We're going to monitor and check out and scan, see what's happening, see what energies it's giving off, what these people are like. Make sure everything is safe. And P-Bruss questions.
But see, yeah, Kiri and Tara will be channeling.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We've only done this once. There was time coming back from the concert. Really, where you've actually...
Void pink.
What?
Void pink.
Void pink.
How would you say? Totally red, gnarly dude. Real coolness.
So is he staying here while you go over?
No. Well, they'll need the body.
Mm-hmm. It'd just be a hollow shell with us occupying it.
He'll probably have fun anyway. Mm-hmm. That's good. Okay. Now that business is out of the way, want to work a little bit, like I was saying with John, about coercion and magic.
Oh, magic.
Yeah. John.
Now you see it, now you don't.
He's going to Las Vegas to make his feminine fortune. And I thought you might give him a slight dissertation on coercion.
Ooh.
That you can work with as practice.
Okay. Most importantly of all, when you're using coercion, it's for good only. Otherwise, it tends to rebound back in. Slit. Sorry?
And times 4.
Oh, and then some. So, it's for good only. How you do it, it's quite simple. Is you look the person directly in the eyes. Both eyes. Eyes to eyes. And then you think of what you want them to do. And it's got to be, for beginning, really simple. I want to let the cat. Yeah. Demonstration.
It's called corrosion.
Coercion. Okay. Put him down. Right. Hey. In a minute. There. Got him. It's gonna come up you. Not quite. His inquisitiveness is more in tune with what's going on.
Well, y'all try to do this over 93 million miles.
Mm-hmm. But you see how I got him? He was going to sit down, if you notice, and he got up and walked across. I wanted him to come up this way, but still, that's about 50% pass rate, I suppose. Is that acceptable?
Better than I can do.
But coercion, the principle of coercion, is controlling an individual with your mind. You picture the words in your head. For example, for a beginner, if you want somebody to come towards you, you go, come. And you look directly into their eyes and say this word in your mind. Don't say it out aloud. You say it in your mind. Come. And if you've got eye contact, and you can frame it just correctly so it slips into their subconscious without them realizing, they'll come towards you. And the best thing to do is to practice on simple things like felines, people that aren't that intelligent, young children, very useful. Unless, of course, their coercive capabilities are stronger than those, which has been known. Do you have questions? Because it's easier for me to explain and give a dissertation.
Not at all. It's good stuff there.
That's fine.
Well, maybe you can answer me a question. One of the things when working with like a larger group of people, as we were talking about one time, is the fact that you have to work with a tighter beam with a single person.
Yes.
And spread it out a wider beam for a larger group of people.
When you're working with a larger group of people, if you look at some of your great orators of your time, let me think. Kennedy. How he gets people, or how he got people to think him so great, is not just by what he said, but by his actions as he's talking to them. If you look at some of your dictators of the first half of your century, 39? Is that correct? Yeah, how Gentleman Consent used his hands and his voice to stir the hearts of the people, and by using ceremonies at night time and bright coloured flags, fire. Yeah. I believe the rally that Russ referred to was, I've got my information correct, and correct me if I'm wrong. It was held at night time, and they had the blood banners and the swastikas. Do you know what the swastikas are? And they are a sign for the cycle of life. If you notice, when you look at them, right, it's a cross with legs across, and if you were to turn it into a circle, it would connect like a wheel. And it is the cycle of life.
Now, one thing is, I've seen a lot of when magicians and stuff work outside.
Mm-hmm.
They usually work at night using flames and lots of props, all kinds of stuff like that. And then, crowd is just absorbed. The whole attention's focused on one thing.
Mm-hmm. That's the part of the trick, is to get them focused on one thing. And if you are talking to a lot of people, not performing, but talking, you get them to focus on you, then their minds are open. If they start focusing on you, they're sending you energy waves that you can use and manipulate to enhance your energy. But in those situations, you have to be very, very careful, because the energy can be like a bad wine.
It's like when you work with the Grateful Dead. You watch them, and you can feel, the energy flowing to the band. The band just uses that to just make a great show because they feed off that energy and put it back to the crowd. But, at the same time, it's kind of fun to feel all that energy when you're at a concert. And when you're really consciously aware of what the energy is about, where it's going, and what it's doing, you can use it yourself to really charge yourself up.
So what's the time period to start off by first?
It depends. It depends on how well you progress.
So, you can't judge your own.
If you feel that you're not getting anywhere with cats, you go to something like mice and work from there.
Yeah, but see, John's already got an advantage. I mean, he's got a head start on everybody.
In stage practice.
Absolutely, because your whole deal is directing attention. Like with the cigarette, you're directing attention at one place while you're actually doing something somewhere else. And so that's how the whole trick works. And so, you've already got something where we don't even have that ability yet to get that contact going.
I see what you're saying. So you might progress twice as fast as I would.
Coercion is not everybody's capability. But if you have it, it's good to practice with it and learn how to use it for good. Because if you use it for wrong, harm, it will come back and haunt you. Usually.
It's a universal law.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But see, a lot of people are real late in something like, coercion. And they don't know they have it. And until they start training to find out if they've got it or not, they might never know. See, like me, I'm not real strong, and I'm strong in other areas. I can use it, and it'll make it work. But I'm not like she is.
But, that was an example of coercion with the cat.
I finally got some attention. Jeez.
Are cats good at coercion? Between each other? I mean, like
Between
Calvin
each other, yes.
working on Leo?
Have you got cats? Yes. Have you ever had your cat outside and it's sitting on the window and it wants in? Can you feel it saying, I want in? Or the eyes pouring into your head wanting in?
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
And what do you do? Mm-hmm. So that's why you practice with a cat. It's a challenge. Challenge of wills.
Alright. Dogs are good too easy. But anyway, I see what you're talking about. Cats would be a good way to start.
Yes, because if you're already a coercer, you need something of a challenge to increase your ability. Because each time you succeed, it's a good boost for your ego, and also it increases your capacity.
Right, because it's like a muscle. The more you
Mhm.
use it, the stronger it gets.
I have a question. You just use one word, like just say come.
Correct. To start off with, until you get very proficient at it, where you can say, come here, sit down, roll over, beg, jump in the bath. You start off simple. One word to start off with, then two, and then four, then eight. You can double up.
And then later on, you get like she is, where you don't have to have eye contact anymore. You can just, your backs are turned. Right.
Not quite telepathic. It's more of a compulsion to do something.
No telepathy to be different.
Yes, telepathy is when the person actually hears the words and wonders what's going on. But with coercion, they don't hear the words, it's just a compulsion to do something. It doesn't matter how minor it is. Whether it's, you have to sit down, stand up, things that take more energy. You have to be better at. Let me think of an example. Getting somebody to do something that is totally against their will. For example, getting them to put their hand in very hot water. That's a wrong thought form. And to get them to do that, you have to be extremely strong. But that's also negative, getting somebody to put that in hot water.
Right, but same thing though. Somebody who doesn't want to do something.
Yeah, I couldn't think of enough example.
Which can only get better and better in a period of time, correct?
Yes, but you've got to be careful because if you use it wrong, I can't stress it enough. It will come back to haunt you.
So it wouldn't be too wise to practice this and keep to it your own.
No, because sometimes the negative aspect of doing artificial stimuli can creep in. Examples of bad coercers, I don't mean people that can't do it very well, but negative, are con men, politicians. Okay, any more questions?
All up now. Maybe later. Is your brain message for the night? Tia's not going to practice in a crowd, huh?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, she's off down to the med lab.
Okay.
No more questions.
That's it for me. I'm going to let the cat have no become a distraction otherwise.
Thank you for that phone update.
Oh, yeah, no problem. It's
Be back
coolness.
with you.
Yeah, I'll be back and forth.
Okay.
Greetings.
Greetings, all. Introductions all around?
Cole, Alex, John, Russ, Feline.
Yep, you got it. Not bad. Anyway. I'll explain that you are in charge up there. We have got some questions concerning some...
Yes. Okay, proceed.
Okay. Working on the light sound techniques. These are the learning machine breakthroughs, they're called. Okay. This is using pulsed light,
A kind of post-hypnotic suggestion aid for learning.
absolutely. And also for putting some, going into a deeper state, alpha, theta, from what a regular waking state would be, and hopefully staying conscious about it.
As it is a process of hypnosis.
Now, this is becoming really a greater an aid to bringing technology into the realm of higher consciousness. Any information you can impart on this?
Yes, relax and enjoy it.
Okay.
Let your mind open up and enjoy the experience.
Now,
Not get addicted.
okay. How much real benefits can you achieve out of these two?
For a teaching aid, it depends on what material is used.
Right.
What material are you planning to use? Because at the present, I lack information on how you wish to proceed with this.
Okay, well, let me give you some examples here that they put in some of these ads. We'll be getting more information before we decide to do anything about this. But some of the things in here that it says are like expanding psychic powers, attracting prosperity, super Zen states, lucid dreaming, super intuition, imagination stimulator, learning accelerator, brain tune-up, virtual visualization, this kind of thing. And so on.
Does it give you any detailed information on these possibilities of enlargement of your brain capacity?
John? Yes.
Okay. Sit up and speak.
So what do you want to say?
What is the detailed data that it has, please?
Okay,
Like how much potential maybe does it see?
So the deeper you get, the more you make your own program. It doesn't run off programming. That's like how deep you go.
How deep you meaning what?
Lights that are on the goggles.
Oh, I see it. Just
All the light patterns you experience basically.
right, because the strobe effect of the lights directly strobes. Right, they directly work on the cerebral cortex.
Lights and sound. And
So sound pulses along with the strobe effect.
exactly. Just like being in a concert.
It sounds like a primitive artificial enhancement unit.
Well, for third dimension, yeah. But essentially,
Of course, it's state of the art for you.
right, yeah. Yeah, taking it, like I say, into how deep do you want to go. There's some, like I was mentioning, John, that are hooked up right to a biofeedback that monitor the dominant brainwave pattern going through, and then it has a targeted brainwave pattern you wish to get.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll adjust the strobe effect to achieve that. Once you reach that, it'll keep it at that point. It'll take you down to that point first.
Rather with sound mental health.
It's a debatable issue, but sort of.
Another example is 12 settings. Reduce light meditation, relaxation, creative poetry.
So the question is on a theta basis,
Mm-hmm.
if you're being fed information while you're in a theta state, is this information then fed into your subconscious or your conscious?
Conscious and subconscious.
Oh, really? So you'd be in a theta state, but you'd be conscious at the same time?
Yes.
So that's more or less like what meditation does
Yes.
on a normal basis. Instead of spending years of trying to learn that deep mindset in our 20th century rush world, we'd be able to achieve that through this.
Right.
Okay.
It is a process of learning the experience, learning how to control and manipulate the information that you receive. Which is a little bit like a channeling session without using other entities.
Okay.
It connects your conscious and subconscious together to process information that is then passed on and planted for further use or use almost immediately.
Okay. So, two questions I have then on that same vein is, first off, would that be a effective form of working on astral projection? Going into the alpha
Eventually.
state? Okay. Because that's the key to astral projection, is getting into a higher state of mind. And the other one is, are you able to get in touch then with your guides through this? Like you say, it's like a channeling?
One of the uses for it is. And they would be available for you to get in contact with, depending on what state of mind you're in.
So, it's like when people who go into deep meditation, like gurus and stuff, or the Zen masters, they're able to talk to their guides once they reach this deep, deep state, but they're still conscious about it.
Yes.
I see. So 20th century technology has given us
Easy to reach that state.
connecting East and West.
So,
Eastern mysticism with Western technology.
This is a crude way of putting it, but like, do not knock your own society for not having mysticism. It does.
That's true. It gets lost though in the hustle bustle though. Okay, excellent. Right, and then
what I'm looking at now also is the next phase of that is taking that and working in a pyramid form. Would the pyramid, do you feel, have any additive bonuses to that?
It would work as a containing field.
Containing field for containing your consciousness?
Yes.
I see. And so adding crystals and such into that same field would be affecting the field.
Right.
Okay.
It is best to start off with just the pyramid, and then proceeding, adding one crystal at a time and monitoring the effects.
I see. Now, when you reach a theta state, your subconscious is then controlled by your conscious, correct?
Correct.
So for self-healing, you would be able to program then theoretically your subconscious to work healing on a conscious level.
Correct. It can also be used to program to stop addictions.
Exactly. Oh yeah, that's what Carrie was asking me about. Stopping smoking.
Yes. 2 people could use it.
I think Cara just fed me that question.
Do we have any other smokers? 4?
Well,
Non-smoker?
well, so we've
Very good.
She's very helpful.
She is the lovely Nicole.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we've got a good basis to get working on here. I'm waiting for more information to come through, but this is some of the stuff that we probably won't get in the information
Possibly. But detailed analysis before you proceed is very useful on what you wish to learn. If you take what you wish to learn and how it weaves in with this technology and see how it interreacts, it will help you